Hey guys, it's Katie and this is My Life with VEDS. I have my first gray hair and let me tell you why I am so excited about it. When I was diagnosed at 28, I did not know whether or not I would live long enough to see gray hair. And gray hair is something that I've always wanted, even before I knew I had VEDS. I feel like I have been through a lot in my life, and most people that know me do not know how much I've truly been through in my life. I stay pretty private about it, unless you know me really well. So I felt like I had earned it, and I didn't have it. And then when I got my VEDS diagnosis, I was like, oh, I really want gray hair. And at one point I had tried to dye my hair gray, and it actually turned out this really weird blue color. You know, I went to a hair salon to do it, and they bleached my hair first, and then they tried to dye it the gray color, and it turned out this really ugly blue color. So they bleached it again and tried it again. Really bad for my hair. But it did not work out, and we had to go for something else. So I gave up on the gray hair, and alas, I have my first one. It's right here. I think you can see that if you look closely. I'm excited about it. Oh my God. And I don't know how I'm going to dye my hair dark without dyeing that one piece of hair. So I don't think I'm going to be dyeing my hair for a while. And honestly, with COVID, I'm not going to be going to the hair salon for a while anyway. So I'm going to grow it out and see how gray it is, see if there's more. I think it might actually be white or silver. Very exciting. But to me, I think when I see people complain about their gray hair, or they want to dye their gray hair so they don't look as old, or they don't look pretty with gray hair, they just see it as a bad thing to cover up. And I think aging is beautiful. And I don't know if that comes from just having this VEDS diagnosis and not knowing whether or not I'm going to age, or, what age will I get to. There's a whole lot of uncertainty there about my future. And I don't know if that's where it comes from, but I really do think aging is beautiful, and aging is something that we tend to take for granted. If you don't have a life-threatening illness, you tend to take, I think society as a whole takes aging for granted. And I think that I think of it more of a privilege rather than a curse. And there are some bad things that come along with aging, but I think that ability and whole process of aging is beautiful to me. And I think that the older you get, the more you learn and the more experiences you have, and it's just a very beautiful thing to me. So I'm excited to have my first gray hair finally. And of course, I'm going to make sure there's no medical reason for it, but I think it's just genetics. My grandmother went gray pretty early. My great-grandmother did. So she had this beautiful, beautiful white hair, like all white. So kind of hoping. But I don't know. I like the salt and pepper look too. So it's going to be really interesting as it grows out. And thank you for listening to me ramble. It's just a perspective on aging that I think, unless you have a life-threatening illness, you don't really think about. So everybody, I hope you're staying safe and well, and we'll see how gray my hair is together.